Hi Galaxy. Presenting to you the Samsung Galaxy S3. Today I'm going to show you a quick look around the phone, what you get in the box, and a quick comparison of the size with an iPhone 4S and a Nokia Lumia 800. The Samsung Galaxy S3 has a 4.8-inch display screen and weighs only 133 grams. It's very light with the battery included, and they come in white and blue, pebble blue, although there has been a delay in the blue color because of some production issues. And they come in three sizes: 16, 32 and 64. At the moment the 16 gigs are available mainly. The 32s are still on the way, and the 64s I'm not yet sure exactly when they're available. And it also has a micro SD expansion up to 64 gigs, so technically you can get up to 128 gig worth of storage in your phone. I'll be showing you a look around the phone. You have your home button, options button, and your back button here at the bottom. At the top here you have your light and proximity sensors, a 1.9 megapixel camera that does 720 recording, and there's also a service light on the left side. There's a microphone at the top and the bottom, and on one side it's very minimalistic. You have your power button, which doubles as your sleep and wake up as well, and you also have your volume rockers up on the side. That's about it on the sides. And at the top here you have a headphone jack, and at the bottom is your multifunction jack, which also doubles as your charging port. And at the back here, that's where your SIM card and your SD card go, and you have speaker, 8 megapixel camera, which also does full HD recording up to 30 frames per second, and a flash at the back here. So there's a GPS antenna located at the top left, and the main antenna is at the bottom inside the phone, obviously. So that's a look around the phone itself. So what you get in the box is basically your charging cable, and you get an adapter, obviously region specific, and you also get a set of white headphones, just basic headphones with a microphone in it, and you get quick start guide, which is pretty handy. Actually shows you around the phone, and some other information about warranty, and obviously Samsung initiative to go green. So that's about it that you get in the box. I'll just give you a quick rundown of the specs, and then I'll be putting a link to the official specs as well. And I'm planning to do a review and maybe a comparison as well with other phones, maybe an HTC One X. So leave some comments down below telling me what you'd like me to compare this phone with, and what features of the phone would you like to see, because there are a lot of features that have been introduced with this phone, including S-Voice, and I might even do a showdown between S-Voice and Siri. So I've just set it up just to show you quickly what it looks like, but obviously I'll be doing a more detailed video soon. Basically this has a quad-core A9 Cortex chip, 4.8-inch screen, which is a resolution of 1280 by 720, and they actually come in three sizes. They come in 32, 64, and the only ones currently available where I am is 16 gigs, and that too only in white. The pebble blues are still under production due to some issues with the coloring, but they will be available pretty soon. And it also has a SD card expandable up to 64 gigs, so technically you could get 128 gig worth of storage depending on which model you buy. And I'll be putting more specs at the bottom there. Now I'd just like to mention that in the North Americas you might be able to get an LTE version as well, which actually has a dual core processor, but the LTE connectivity, and also has 2 gig of RAM. This particular one comes with 1 gig of RAM, the standard models. Now in Australia the pricing is about $800 depending on where you buy it. It can range from the mid 700s to 900 depending on where you buy the phone. That is, if you're buying it outright, you obviously can get it with a contract. Features that have been introduced, as such as the phone recognizing when you're not looking at it, so it can turn off S-Voice, which is the which is Samsung's version of Siri. Basically comes off very easily, but this is something that concerns me, is the build quality of the phone. That's not the best that I've seen, and definitely not a very good build quality. Although it is made to be light, it's made of polycarbonate, but you can see there that it bends so easily, and it feels very cheap at touch. Now obviously I just wanted to show you the battery itself. That's quite a thin battery. It's 2100 mAh, so not the best battery capacity, battery life, but it's actually quite thin, so it makes the phone light as well. Just to show you a quick comparison between the sizes. Now this is obviously the S3. I got a Nokia Lumia 800 and an iPhone 4S. This is a 4.8 inch screen, 3.7 inch screen, and a 3.5 inch screen. And obviously just wanted to give you a quick idea. Now obviously out of these three, the build quality of the iPhone 4S is much better than any of these two phones. The Nokia does feel solid to hold, but this is very light compared to all of them, and like I said, it doesn't feel so good in terms of build quality. You can actually see how thin the S3 is compared to the other two phones. And obviously I just wanted to give you an idea of the size of the phones. Now if I hold them next to each other, you can try and get an idea of the size of the phone itself, if you have actually seen a Nokia Lumia 800 before, or an iPhone 4S. Now the interesting thing to note is that there's some very good accessories that are coming out with the phone. Obviously they're not freely available at the moment, but you have several things that you have something that you can wirelessly connect to, sort of an Apple TV. You can connect your Samsung phone to your television set, or you can share music, and you can also do wireless sharing. I'll put up some details on the screen, and you also have your wireless charging device. But for the moment, I've got a couple of third-party cases which were available when I picked up the phone, and basically it's just a back sort of shell, and they come in different colors. That's how it looks. It's exactly the same in the box, but just a different color. So that's for someone who just wants to protect the back of the phone, and you can obviously put a screen protector in the front. And this is something else I managed to get as well. This is more like you can actually put your phone in here. It does have the sleep and wake up function, and it looks pretty cool, not too bad for something that you can get on the first day, and also protects the phone from all angles, but obviously increases the thickness of it. I'd like to thank Mobile Made Simple for providing me the phone and letting me do a quick tour of the phone, and I might be doing a review as well, so I'd like to thank them. I'll put the details in the description. They have the Samsung available at the moment, so if anyone is after getting one, I'll try it on a plan, or you want any accessories, check them out. If you are anywhere in Australia, you can give them a call as well. They are located in Brisbane. Leave some comments down below telling me what you'd like to see, what features of the phone, and if you want me to compare it with something else, leave a comment down below. Thanks for watching, guys. This was a quick look at the Samsung Galaxy S3.